spin the narrative to make us look good. And knowing we on girls trip, doing what we want to do, say what we want to say. Oh, see a other guy, girl, don't you know he's cute? Yeah, but I'm married. All the cheating mess that y'all do in your minds when you're on these girls trip.
You know what? That man kicked my dog in front of my daughter.
Okay.
Man.
Can I ask a question? Lauren, was he violent before or after you got married? Like, was he showing signs of violence before you got married and before you had a baby? Or was this like, was it something that caused him? Like, what were the chain of events that led up to this?
So he used to get mad at me. Like we would argue, but he was never violent. But when we got married, even when we got married, right? We had a baby.
Lauren, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys, okay? I think you guys are not asking this girl the right questions, okay? Lauren, with the way you speak, it is obvious you're not a traditional woman. You don't have traditional values. And if I ask you now, when you get married, is it a partnership or you guys, is there head in the household? You're probably going to say, no, it's a partnership, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, it's a partnership, no head in the household, and he agreed to that bullshit and let him deal with what he went through. Okay, these are what we're talking about, the Sims man. At the end of the day, he agreed to be in a partnership with you, and nobody is the head of the household, and now you divorce his ass when you don't using him for his time, money, and resources. Okay, you feel you can just walk away as long as I'm not happy, then you divorce his house, right? That's what you did. So at the end of the day, guys, okay, hold on, Lauren. At the end of the day, guys, even if you agree with this woman, you agree to partnership, we can lead together, you can do, they're still probably going to divorce your ass at the end of the day as a man. As long the moment they're not happy. So you didn't treat that man with respect. You were hanging out with your friends, going on girls' trip. You left your husband at home. You didn't do what you're supposed to do as a wife, and now you want to complain that he did this and he did that. You're not a wife.
But he went on boys trips, though. So is there a difference?
Okay.
I'm just asking, is there a difference? He went on boys trips. He plays hockey.
I'm sorry, but when you're married and you're in a truly traditional marriage, there's no boys trips, there's no girls trip. Of course, my husband goes to the gym and does things by himself, but there's no need for a whole ass vacation away from each other. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, make that make sense.
Carpet. I understand that magic carpet. Girl. I've never been on a girls trip, for one. For two, my mother-in-law, because my husband, he's Jamaican, I'm Bahamian, but I was born in Miami, so I'm Bahamian American. However, my mother-in-law so badly wants me to come to Jamaica. She's in Jamaica right now. She just moved back home. And I tell her time after time, Mommy, I'm sorry, I can't come with you right now. I can't come home unless me and my husband are going to see you. Then I'll come. I don't even feel comfortable leaving for a weekend without my man. I don't know if that's just me, but I don't feel comfortable. No, I don't know what it is. As far as girls trips, I feel like as a married woman, it's harder for me to make friends, yet alone even keep friends. And I don't know what season I'm in right now. I'm just constantly asking God to keep revealing and removing and doing what works for me. I've always been in solitude, even before being married or being in a relationship. I've always been distant and alienated because I'm always on a path to better myself and find better. Right now, as a wife, I am a bit confused in a sense of finding myself, because the friend circle, I'm realizing something ain't clicking. So to equate me as a married woman going on a girls trip with y'all HOEs, and y'all sit here and talk about each other the way y'all do, I don't even feel comfortable. I'm not doing that. But that's just me. I digress.
Well, no, I understand. But the thing is, I'm confused that you're saying going on a girls trip with these HOEs. here's the thing. I'm going on a girls trip with another married woman and a gay
No.
man.
I wasn't calling your friends HOEs.
I get it. But I'm just saying, like, so my girls trips, I go on 2 girls trips a year, right? And my girls trips are with my 2 best friends. 1 married woman, 1 gay man.
So y'all don't think people can step out because you're married on girl trips? I don't know what kind of world you live in, but people do it all the time when they go on girls trips. We just gonna keep it between ourselves. We ain't gonna tell it. We ain't gonna. If walls can talk on the things that y'all probably really truly said, and then your husband picking it up in the spirit, probably why disaster hit when you got back home.
We shall. There's a famous
TikToker.
There's a famous TikToker. She's viral. Her name is Bree something. She and her husband, well, now ex-husband, they were friends with another married couple. The married couple was coming over to their house, having game nights with them, all this other stuff. Why did the girl, Bree, leave her husband for the other girl's husband?
I believe it.
Oh, they do that.
And here's the thing, like when you're married and you have children and you're upkeeping a household and you have all of these responsibilities, like the little time that we get to take vacations, we're taking it as a family, or it's me and my husband that are taking it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to waste that precious time on a couple of friends. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. So it kind of lays out where, hold on. It kind of lays out where your priorities lie, and it doesn't seem like they lie with your family or your husband to begin with. I'm being honest.
Yeah, magic carpet. You got a lot of friends?
And Lauren, I have a question for you as well.
Okay. What's up?
Did most of you and your husband's, well, now ex-husband, right? You guys are divorced?
And we're really good friends, but yeah.
Okay. Did most of your arguments, like, in general, I know you can't really generalize a lot of arguments, but did most of them come from you guys not agreeing on you doing something? Like, for example, you smoking cigarettes, you said
No.
you guys never agreed on you not smoking, but then he became angry about it instantly when he found out that you did.
I'll be completely honest with you. No, our arguments came from money. He spends out of his means.
Were you a stay-at-home mom at the time? Did you guys both have a job or just him?
No, so I had a job. My daughter was born in 2014. I had worked all the way up till 2014. I decided I wanted to stay home and see my daughter grow up. 2 years passed and I decided, not for me. So I went back to work.
Was he handling the finances correctly while you were a stay-at-home mom, or did it start when you went back to work?
Oh no, it started when we got together. He was never smart with money.
So you married him knowing he wasn't smart with money. Knowing this, you married him and then turned around and held it against him later after you were married.
I did not hold it against him. I cashed out my goddamn my 401k. I paid off my car while we were when I decided to stay home. I was like, listen, I am gonna do everything I can to make this easy on us. Cashed out my 401k, paid off my car, cashed out everything I had in stocks, paid off credit cards. I was completely even. But he's just someone, I'm not holding this against him. Like I said, I'm friends with him now. He's someone that likes the really good things in life. Like he has an Audi that it's like he's super upside down on because he wanted an Audi. That's fine. Like as long as it doesn't affect me.
So why did you
divorce
him? Why did you divorce him if he was that nice?
Why did I divorce him? What?
Why did you leave him if he was?
Did you divorce him because of his finances?
No, I divorced him just because we were at the point where he was screaming at me. I wasn't getting along with him. He wasn't getting along with me. We disagreed on finances. We divorce because anyone else divorces. Divorces are really fucking normal.
They're way too common.
Oh my
But
God.
why are they? But they're way too common because that's what it
Divorce is easy. Marriage is hard.
Yeah.
Marriage is work. Divorce is easy.
Correct. So it wasn't that he was cheating that you divorced him. You divorced him because of what? Disagreements or what?
We divorced because we just weren't good together. We were fighting all the time. We were screaming at each other in front of my kid.
Why were you fighting? Why didn't you just okay, husband?
We just didn't get along because of finances, because of my choices, because of his choices.
Okay. So why didn't you let him fix it instead of you trying to fix it?
We both tried to fix it. It didn't happen.
No. Why didn't you let him fix it instead of you trying to fix it?
Exactly.
He tried to fix it.
Okay,
and I tried to fix it. It didn't work.
What didn't work? What didn't exactly work? You tried to fix what? What didn't work when you tried to fix it? What was his solution and what was your solution?
We tried to go to marriage counseling, which is what I suggested, and he did, and I completely appreciate him for that.
I like you. Thank you.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
I don't know who else to talk to. Anyway, we went to marriage counseling, which I suggested, which we did.
Okay.
I was super appreciative of him for going to that with me. His problem was me smoking. I quit.
Yeah, why didn't you quit?
Why did I? I did. I quit.
Why didn't? Okay, good.
So we
Good.
both
That's
did
usually
what
a
we
problem with
needed to
men.
do.
Don't like women who smoke.
No,
Even
I
if men
understand
smoke.
that. I get it, but we both did what we needed to do. And then, as we're doing all this, we realized that isn't the inherent problem. The inherent problem is that we are not meant to be married, which is
That's
fine.
not true. That's not true. That's the
What do you
easy
mean
way.
that's not true? The inherent problem
that's
is that
not
we
true.
were better off as friends.
No. Lady, you got it all wrong.
Okay.
You don't come to that conclusion, right? First of all, you women need to understand the difference between
You women.
a decision.
We can
Yes,
correct your language.
I'm speaking in general. I'm speaking in general, ma'am.
But let's
not
not
to
do
you.
that. Let's not do that.
We are going to do that because I don't want to speak to you because you're just going to get even more triggered. So let me be general, okay?
Yeah.
The problem with women in general.
Let him finish.
Okay, let me say tone police. Let me say it like that.
Mute
So
your
you
mic.
can
Let him
agree
finish.
with it. The problem with women in general, right, is you made me lose my train of thought a little bit. You guys try to fix. You don't have a solution. The solution must come from the man. And if a man has a solution, if he says this is how we're going to run the play, you know what you're supposed to say?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to run this play. Whether it works or not. Guess what? If the play don't work, y'all go back to him and you let him come up with another or a better solution. You don't bring the solution because he's a man.
Yeah.
He needs to lead and he needs to guide, and you need to follow. See, this is the reason. This is the reason why women have a problem, right? There's a difference between a decision and there's a difference between a vow. See, a vow is permanent. You don't break a vow. You made a vow. There was something about this man that made you think he was the one. There was something about you that made him think you were the one. You don't go into a marriage and then have a problem and then say, "Oh, we just not meant to be together." No. That's not the way it is. There's a reason why you guys were arguing and fussing. First of all, there should be no reason that man should be arguing with you because it takes two to argue. So why are you arguing back? You should have been listening.
Absolutely.
See, if you listen more, you'll learn more about your man. See, this is the problem. Women want men to know everything about them, but you don't want to know anything about your man. You didn't take the time to understand who your man was and what he actually needs and what he actually wants. And you didn't give him that.
Okay?
See, you didn't amplify your man. You argued with your man. You fussed with your man. You pushed, you fight it, you pulled, you tried to change him and mold him into the man you wanted him to be instead of you becoming the woman he wanted you to be. That's the issue, right?
You can't save these women, okay? You know, you can't save these women at the end of the day because she's a woman, okay? And the man is a simp, okay? You know, it was a partnership. Okay, they were equal. That's the mindset. At the end of the day, she still divorced his ass and probably chased him out of the house.
I didn't divorce him. Hey, wait! I didn't divorce him. He asked for a divorce from me. So let's get that straight.
So why did he ask for divorce?
I'll tell you what really broke it. We were driving from Milwaukee to Springfield, where I'm from, and he wanted to go to his military base in Chicago, and I said, we don't have time for that.
So how dare
Why would you say that?
How dare you say
Tell
that?
me.
Why would you tell a man what he don't got time for?
Hey, what? Y'all are talking one at a time.
I said, why would you tell a man what he don't got time for?
Because our daughter had to be back for preschool.
You don't think he knew that?
He didn't care.
Okay, so that means that what he's doing is more important then, right? And you should have got mobilized the family to do what he wanted to do because he deemed it more important.
Absolutely.
See what I'm saying? There's a
You want me to make my daughter miss preschool?
Miss one day of preschool, like it's gonna affect everything. One day?
She's not a traditional woman.
Are you insane, woman?
These are you insane, women we're talking about, guys.
Anytime that man wants to take his child out of school for any reason, he's able to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's not you to say, oh, she's gonna miss one day, she's gonna be behind some. It's freaking preschool, man.
It
It's
was
preschool.
her second day of
Too
preschool.
much.
Doesn't matter.
Guys,
Doesn't matter. That man said this is more important. Doesn't matter. That man said this is more important.
You don't think she needs a routine?
Guys, Lauren, okay?
Listen, that man decides what routine she needs, not you.
Too much.
Oh, okay. So he
Too
decides
much.
she don't need to go to preschool. That I need to listen to that?
Guys,
he decides that she doesn't need to go to preschool, then she doesn't need to go to preschool. Do you get how that works?
At the end of the
Lauren,
day,
That's how it works.
hold on, guys, okay?
It's about the compromise.
Man, hold on, guys, at least, okay? That man deserves what he got, okay? He deserves it. Let him suffer, okay? That's what we want. You know, she's the one to come up with this life sometimes. Oh, you don't tell women this, don't do. He's a simp, okay? And he was used for his time and money and reasons, and he was tossed to the side at the end of the day. Okay? How can you
He's
do
not using toss on the other side, honey, though. I'm still friends with him.
It doesn't matter.
I am still.
It's not about being a friend with him.
Listen to me.
Okay?
No, listen to me. I am
This is the
still
problem
friends
with
with
you
this
guys.
man.
We don't care
I
about
still
that.
love this man. We
Okay,
just
what-
weren't meant to be married. He
Oh
was
my
not a
God.
good dad.
That's the
We are
most
divorced.
That's the most disrespectful thing you can ever say to a man. I still
And
love
she was
this
never
man.
a good wife. I'm sorry.
I still
gotta
love
tell
this
you, you was
man.
never a good
You know?
wife,
Oh my
and you was
God.
never a good mother, regardless of your child in preschool or not.
That's a
Because
fact.
what your husband say, you do what your husband say do.
Yeah, her husband called a shot and she went against him, and that was the argument. He would say, let's do this, and she would say, no, my way is better. And that's
Yeah,
the
Lauren,
problem with you modern
it's-
women.
It's
What
not
the time
about
is?
the child missing. I'm sorry, OD, y'all.
Go ahead,
It's not
one at a
about
time.
the child missing. It's not about the child missing her second day of preschool. It's more so about the way that you guys communicate and compromise. That right there, that situation was a juvenile argument. That was a juvenile disagreement that could have, it could have been, you could